Well, it looks like Atari has recovered from the holidays, and they finally announced their first new product. It's a new game here in 2025. Breakout Beyond trailer just dropped this morning. I have some thoughts about it and maybe the implications of why this game over some other titles, maybe. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about here in this video. Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I'm John, and I am a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for clicking on this quick video. Yeah, so the game is titled Breakout Beyond. It appears to be the developer choice provisions putting this out and then published, I would assume, by Atari. So from what you see in the trailer and also what they talk about in the blurb, so this is Breakout in a way that we've probably never seen it before. It's a horizontal, a sideways perspective. So you're kind of working your way from left to right in this game, working through a number of rows of bricks in your effort to break out of the other end. Now, it appears to be more than just clear the bricks and move on. It says there are 72 levels, and from some of the screens that you can see in the trailer, like maybe there's a story or progression. A story is aggressive. Maybe a progression, as you work your way through, you need to get to this level and move on, and you come back, maybe resume from where you left off, rather than a pure, drop a quarter, start from the beginning arcade game. It also supports both single and multiplayer co-op. Now, I'm going to assume this is local co-op. That's just kind of been the way it's been with recent Atari releases. A lot of the Recharge titles, any of the multiplayer is local. Couch co-op, which is fine. Now, some things they don't explicitly say in the copy of the trailer that's dropped is that you're going to get things like chained combos, because you can see a multiplier racking up in the corner in some of the shots. You can clearly see that, taking a page out of the Recharged book, power-ups. Some of the bricks have iconography on them that it appears when the ball hits it, something gets unlocked, whether it's a, multi-ball or lasers, a la Arkanoid or something like that. So that's kind of what we can deduce just from a glance. Now, I was wondering, why go back to the Breakout well, right? So in Atari 50, I think, we had Neo Breakout, which is kind of a throwback to earlier versions of Breakout and Super Breakout. And then, of course, we had Breakout Recharged, which I kind of half mentioned there a second ago, which this, in a lot of ways, is a sideways Breakout Recharged in that it's very neon, it has power-ups, and even if you remember, Breakout Recharged did have a progression where bricks would come down as you cleared rows, kind of in a Tetris-y way, not quite, but as you clear bottom ones, it would kind of work its way down as you worked your way up. However, there wasn't like a goal. It was just bricks kept coming until you die, is kind of what it was. So, I'm wondering, with so many titles that I think many people are hoping for to get like a recharged or reimagined treatment, here's yet another, Breakout Beyond reminds me of Lunar Lander Beyond. Like, there's another whole branch of Atari remakes, right? Where's Adventure? Where's Demons to Diamonds? Where's, things they have licensed to that they could do, we haven't done yet. And now we're going back and doing another Breakout, which, in a way, it's kind of a sideways. I'm going to reserve judgment. I haven't played it, of course, but it's kind of just a sideways Breakout Recharge. Now, I learned by doing a little digging and research, and also some folks dropped me a line about this, that apparently this Breakout Beyond was originally going to be on the Intellivision Amico. Now, I'm wondering about how the licensing has worked here. We know that when Atari acquired Activision, Activision, wishful thinking. We know that when Atari acquired Intellivision, that they explicitly carved out and did not take the Amico. However, this game, which was developed for the Amico, and there's videos out there you can see Tommy Tallarico playing this on a prototype Amico. Like, it wasn't like an idea, it was a game that was in development and nearing completion, it appeared. So possibly this is something that Atari did acquire that wasn't carved out, or maybe this is a side deal, I don't know, because it doesn't appear to be something, but we know it isn't something that Atari initiated on their own. This was a game initiated back when it was part of the Intellivision Amico. So maybe it's just something they picked up and they're like, let's publish it. It's our IP anyway, let's just publish it. I guess that makes sense. But still, maybe we're not losing any traction releasing this. It's not instead of something else, since it probably was already largely finished. But no longer is it going to be just an Amico game, so now it's going to come out on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC, the PlayStations, the Atari VCS is even on there. But no release date yet. So the copyright says 2025. You can expect it 2025. Seems to me usually when Atari drops a trailer, that is a game that if they're not going to give you a date, it probably means it's coming in the next quarter. That's my guess, right? I'm not like leaking information that I know at all. It's just like Fatal Run, they teased, but they said when it was coming. You know, they said expect it next year sometime. So people weren't expecting it right away. But since they didn't give a date, I'm going to say probably in the next, probably in Q1. So March, this is February, probably by the end of March, I bet we see a release on this. Just my guess. So, yeah, there were a lot of thoughts about it that I wanted to get out there so we could start up a conversation. I look forward to hearing what your thoughts are. Is this something that you think you might play? Are you breaked out? Whatever. Are you fed up with Breakout? Or is it something you'll try? I'm gonna play it. I mean, it's Breakout. It's Atari. I'm gonna check it out. But I'm curious to hear what the general, kind of consensus is in the community in general and wider community, and of course our little GenXGrownUp family here. What you think about this game, and I'll use that information to tell me how much coverage I should or should not give this game as it nears release. Cool. So that's it. Just want a quick video on that. I'll throw some links here and here, hopefully just some future information, but for now, previous iterations of Breakout that we can talk about and other Atari stuff. I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this quick video. Can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.